Welcome back to MLG Championship Sunday. We just saw Final Boss take down Instinct. Instinct now dropping down to the losers bracket finals match where they're facing off against Status Quo. Incredible matchup here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and Status Quo just beat Triggers down 3-2 in a tough 5-game series in order to get here in the losers bracket finals. The player I want to watch, Flamesword. The kid was destroying in that series.
And you know, the great thing about Status Quo in that 5th game was that they kept their composure. Even though Triggers Down made a comeback towards the end, they never lost sight of the goal, and that was the W.
Well, Instinct, guys, they played super strong on Saturday, but to start Sunday here, they had a little bit of a rough matchup there against Final Boss.
Yeah, and they're really going to need to step it up here. They just lost against Final Boss. We're going to see an angry Instinct squad coming out. I'm sure Roy's angry. I'm sure Cloud's angry. They're going to be firing on all cylinders during this match.
And what you're going to be looking to see is Roy to rebound here. He couldn't really get into a groove this last game, but I expect him to be going off. He wants to make an example of the Status Quo squad.
An angry Roy is a scary thing. Guys, I think our matchup is ready. Let's go down to the floor with Farouk for our team introductions.
Live from the Major League Gaming main stage here in Dallas, we're bringing you a matchup between Status Quo and Instinct. Let's meet the Blues team. Let's hear it for Status Quo. We've got Assault, Ace, Enable, Flamesword, and their coach, T-Squared. Puckett, back to you.
All right, thank you, Farouk. That is the Status Quo lineup. Guys, a lot of talent on this squad. Assault was the breakout player last night, though.
Yeah, Assault's been playing great Halo all weekend long. We said it. He was the most positive at the 6-team LAN. When this kid's destroying, Status Quo is at their best.
And Scott, who do you think is the key to victory here for SQ?
I'm going to say 2 players. One is Flamesword as the mentor or as the team captain, and then T-Squared. As long as he can keep these guys fired up, I think they have a great chance of beating Instinct.
T-Squared, we said player, but he's also coaching Status Quo for this event. T-Squared trying to coach Ace all the way up to the championships, returning the favor since 2008. That is Status Quo, our 4 seed, looking to impress here in their first top 3 placement, trying to get into their first championship match of the season. But it's time to meet our second team. It's Instinct, our number 2.
And Status Quo's opponent on the red team, let's hear it for Instinct, Roy, Elamite Warrior, Lunchbox, Cloud, and their coach, Towie. Puckett, back to you.
All right, thank you, Farouk. So there's Status Quo, there's Instinct. It looks like all 8 players are ready to go, and we're going to get this one started right now with game number 1. Capture the flag on pit is going to be the first game of the series, guys. Tell me, what are we going to expect to see in this first matchup?
I'm expecting to see Cloud really go off in this one. If he can heat up with this sniper off the beginning, then it's going to be a very easy game for Instinct to win.
Capture the flag on the pit. It's the first team to score 3 flags. Lots of power weapons, lots of power-ups on this map. So not only do you have to win your slaying battle, you have to worry about controlling the power-ups. We're getting this one started right now with Roy from Instinct. And guys, in my eyes, this is one of the best players in the league, if not the best. Roy having a rough match number 1, but he's really looking to turn it on in match number 2.
And we could really see that when they panned through the players' faces right there. You saw the Instinct squad in general so focused right now, and you can see it on Roy's face in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. This kid, Instinct's going to need him to heat up right now and play great to win this match.
And he has a great start staying alive here after the 30-second mark. You see the rockets are down. He is protecting those. And I'd love to listen in with Instinct to see how they rebound after their loss to Final Boss.
I'm watching our camo. Our home in a second, guys. One shot our camo, one shot our camo. Right in their sword. There's 3 guys on me. There's a couple guys on me. I lived on 1 shot. I need help. I need help.
I'll push green. They're sniping bridge.
Watch it.
Training.
Sword sniper. On their flag, 2 guys. And they're bit also. They're watching on their flags. Watch our base.
Needles.
Stay alive.
Watch your sword. Our training with sniper. Weak enable.
He's weak. He's
gonna
getting
get
enabled.
I'm watching camo. Coming through green. Watch
We're going 3 1 shots. Nice job.
I got it. Coming through camo. I got sniper. I got a sniper. You guys are green. Watch out their camo. You guys are camo.
I'm nading our long.
One shot. Our green weak. Stay alive.
I felt right now. I'll get him. One shot their training. One shot their training.
Might be 2 guys. One shot our camo. They're training. I got one.
I'm gonna die. There's a guy there green. I died. Inside green. Inside green coming through. I'm dead. Still inside green. 2 guys inside green. 2 guys coming out green right now.
Bridge is snipe.
Bridge is snipe, Jason. Bridge is snipe.
One shot ace in our pit. One shot ace. Our pit box.
I died.
He's
gonna run his courtyard, yeah.
Guys, we got to come in here. Flamesword already on a killing spree, and he's going off with that sniper rifle.
Yeah, and he did a great job. Notice how he even tried to nade the spawn so he wouldn't spawn there, and then the game said, you know what, I'm going to put him there anyways. So he looked at him and said, your face is mine.
Flamesword going off with the sniper rifle. Meanwhile, you're watching Ace from Status Quo put in the first flag of the game and enable a setup on top of the Instinct turret right now, Chris.
Yeah, Status Quo played that so great. In order to get a flag run through the turret side of the map, the sniper side, it really takes great teamwork and communication from the team because it's so easy to stop that. Status Quo came off to a great start.
You're watching as Ace is making his way down towards the overshield. Roy already has it, hits him with a beatdown. He's going to be cleaned up. It looks like Roy and Lunchbox, the only two members alive here for Instinct. Lunchbox doing a great job of defending his base as you see Roy doing the same thing over here on the sword ramps.
And I'm kind of surprised to see Instinct come out flat. Yeah, it's hard to rebound from a tough loss like that, but at the same time, you're trying to get back into the championships to redeem yourself. You got to come out hot.
And we're not talking about some scrub team either. We're talking about Instinct. They've won 2 tournaments this year. Roy, 2-time MVP. Cloud, 2-time MVP. These guys should know what it takes to come back from a loss like that.
And Scott, you actually called Instinct to win the entire tournament.
That I did, Chris. When I watched them at the 16 LAN, it seemed like they were back into championship form. Yes, they didn't win on Sunday, but the entire weekend they just played so consistent. And I saw a lot out of Lunchbox, and I saw a lot out of Cloud. And it's just Roy and these guys just aren't finishing kills. They're expecting them to die, but they just aren't. They're just very sloppy right now.
And guys, I just saw Roy go for a shot. He hit Ace once in the body, pulled out his BR to finish the kill, and before he could get the BR shot off, Ace had turned and ripped his face with a sniper of his own. Now he's got Roy's sniper rifle up here top of the turret, and he is going to work at the Instinct base.
Yeah, Ace has been playing fantastic Halo this tournament. You can see, I talked about it. Again, top 10 sniper in the league in my opinion, and he's going to work with it here.
Flamesword's moving a flag as Ace was distracting from top turret. Assault is watching his back with rockets on training, and Flamesword's going to put in flag number 2. 4 minutes into the game, we already see 2 flag caps out of Status Quo, and they're running them turret side.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say, the fact they're running it turret side says one thing to me, that Instinct is not prepared for this team right now. They almost need to regroup. They should, if I was Instinct, you need to do something right now. You need to get to the other team's base, start making an impact, or else they're going to walk away with this game and the series.
I have to say, though, I'm watching Status Quo. 2 of them just went down, make that 3. Flamesword, the last player alive, he's actually on top of the Instinct turret. But it seems like Status Quo, after putting in that second flag, they're getting a little overconfident. Now they're starting to challenge when they shouldn't be, and Instinct's taking advantage of it.
Yeah, Instinct's one of the greatest teams at taking advantage of another team making bad mistakes. We're going to see here a 3rd flag running turret side of the map. Not exactly sure what's going on here. We don't usually see this, but Instinct made a great push to get this flag.
Roy getting communication that there are SQ members at his base, waiting for his teammates to come off the respawn. Heads up play, but check that out. Enable got the flag to green box. Roy is going to have to worry about that as he drops the flag off to Elamite Warrior, who is going to put in the first flag for Instinct. It's 2-1, but let's see how Roy and Cloud play defense. Cloud just got a huge kill on Assault, stopping him inches short of that flag.
Yeah, one major aspect of Pit CTF is the fact you can cap regardless if your flag is in your base or not. So although Instinct was going to get that cap there, they knew the more important thing was to play defense, not allow Status Quo to score with their flag.
So it's 2-1 as Roy and friends take advantage of a few SQ mistakes, but I love the way SQ is playing this game right now. They are keeping the pressure here on the Instinct squad.
And it's really these flanks. Right now, Assault is behind the other team. Yes, he's going to get taken down by Cloud, it looks like, but he just made Lunchbox, who has the other sniper, move into sword base, and there's nothing he can do now.
Cloud getting set up on turret, taking fire from all directions as you see another flank coming out of Enable, who's sitting top his turret. Cloud doing a great job of staying alive here. Enable trying to chase him down with the Mauler, and Assault is in green box, and Ace and Flamesword just were taken out there, Chris.
Yeah, they were, but the thing about Status Quo that's been great for him so far is they're almost doing the exact same thing Final Boss did, and that is put constant pressure on this Instinct squad. FB really kind of laid the blueprint out in the Winners Bracket Finals of how to beat this team. They played constant pressure, and Status Quo is not letting up anytime soon.
SQ getting another rocket. We saw Assault get the first one, and it looks like they're going to get the second one as well. Cloud in position here, top turret, and this is where we saw a lot of his highlight clips from this season, guys, from this position.
Yeah, and that's not surprising because his sniper is very on point. But I'm looking for him to really step up right now. He's not communicating. Notice how he didn't call that guy out. Roy was in a position to easily put a one-shot in him. They're really just dejected right now, and it's not looking good for them.
Yeah, and Enables now has the overshield. We've talked about the key to this map is the overshield right now. And it's amazing to me because Status Quo is always all in Instinct space right here.
Flamesword running the flag as Assault picks up a double with the sniper. He is on a spree. Ace alive and Enable still with overshield. Instinct only 2 players alive. Lunchbox with a huge kill at the SQ base, staying alive in the pit. He's allowing his teammates to move up here, buying some time here, but Cloud's gonna get a big double. That's gonna stop an SQ run, and they're looking to counter cap now. Absolutely huge play out of Lunchbox there. That could have been game over.
Yeah, it could have been, but this is where the best players step up when they know it's on the line.
And Cloud is heating up. Lunchbox getting the team fired up. Elamite running the flag, and Cloud is ripping off faces. Here we go, Instinct on the comeback.
And this is what this Instinct squad wanted to do. They wanted Cloud to be ripping faces as they're running flags. That's what they do. He's on a killing spree. I don't see him dying anytime soon with the way he's shooting.
Flamesword and Assault, the only 2 members alive for SQ. Flamesword in the pit. Cloud knowing that Roy was just taken down. He has no support. Drop back, save the power weapons here, and maybe get a quick flag touch here. He goes for the no-scope, hits Assault once, and he's going to have to rely on his teammates to push back here on SQ. They're all charging forward.
Yeah, and SQ, like we said, is putting constant pressure right now on the Instinct squad. And I love how they're using the green and camo section of the map the most. And the CTF, that's usually where you're going to get your best caps. It's where you're going to be making your best pushes.
It's 3 down momentarily for Instinct. Roy had a clutch kill playing base defense at his flag. You are watching Enable, though, from Status Quo. He has the sniper rifle. He's on a flank through sword ramps, puts a shot on Lunchbox, makes Instinct think about him while his teammates push up, and that overshield just popped. Whoever gets this one will be in a great position to make some moves. Ace is just going to burn it, though. So the overshield not going to be super effective, but check this out. Roy from Instinct just picked up the flag once again, getting SQ to focus on him while his teammates push up.
Yeah, now right now, Roy's just going to wait for his teammates to kind of get in position. It looks like they're going to run this one under Sword Bridge yet again for the 4th cap to be put in through Sword Bridge.
Roy picks up a kill, Lunchbox picks up a kill as well, and Elamite Warrior has the sniper sitting on training as Cloud is going to run this flag over on training or turret side underneath the bridge right now, and Elamite really just needs to stay alive and keep the SQ squad thinking about him, keep the fire off the flag. Cloud gets it all the way back to his cuts. Can Instinct put it in? It looks like it. No one in position to stop him. It's now 2-2 with 6 minutes left in regulation time.
Yeah, and this is huge for Instinct. This is the momentum swing they really wanted. Even though they started off flat, right now they have so much momentum to get this last flag cap.
So it's just 1 flag for either team. Whoever wins this game number 1 will have a lot of momentum going into game number 2 as we saw in the last series.
Yeah, momentum in Halo has always been huge. When you start playing great, especially in a series, game 1 win is so big for a team. Instinct wants this win real bad.
I was going to say, who do you think needs this win more, Instinct or Status Quo?
It has to be Instinct. The way they just lost the final boss in a 3-0 sweep in the Winners Bracket Finals, they need a win right now for their confidence. And if they get this win, they're going to keep on rolling.
Oh my, Assault, 2 straight headshots, and he hits his 3rd drop in Roy's shield. This is going to be a huge push for SQ. That was all 4 down momentarily. Cloud coming off the respawn right behind us. Assault doesn't care. He's going to pull this flag, move it Needler's side as all of Instinct is going to spawn on court.
So many selfless plays by the Status Quo squad. I mean, the guy picked up the flag with the sniper when he was in a great position to spawn kill. That's what you're looking for, and that's why Enable's going to be able to run this flag down the empty.
And it looks like Instinct was able to push through the green box in training. Lunchbox got the rockets. He's going to stop the flag. Assault, though, coming off through the green box, trying to make a push. Elamite Warrior just picked up the overshield. This one could go either way. S2 could score it, or we could see Instinct with a counter cap opportunity. Ace gets the flag into the base, and he puts it in. Status Quo taking game number 1, 3-2. And what an effort out of all 4 members of SQ in that one, guys.
Yeah, and great job keeping composure. Even though Instinct was able to rally and get 2 caps back-to-back, they did a great job right there at the end to get that final cap.
Taking a look at the stats here, Lunchbox, the only player to go positive for Instinct, dropping +2. But on the other side, Flamesword tops all players with 18 kills, +3, and Enable going positive as well. Status Quo takes game number 1. So there you see the scoreboard. It's going to be Status Quo 1, Instinct 0. And guys, we're gearing up right now for game number 2. It's time to bounce back. If you're Instinct, they just lost 4 straight games, and you know they need to turn it around right now if they want a chance to win the whole thing here.
Yeah, they do. They've lost 3 straight really close games to very good teams. They're probably really frustrated now. In order to turn around, they're going to need to kind of get a better mindset going into this game too.
Well, here we go. It's Team Slayer on Narrows, first one to 50 kills. Remember, on Narrows, you got the rockets in the middle, snipers on both sides. And guys, what do you think is going to be the key to this matchup?
Well, I think the key is not, we always say the sniper, but I think the key is going to be whatever team can hold down the other team's base more effectively. We're going to look for flanks. Flamesword's known for getting behind the other team, so I'm expecting to see that here in this game.
It looks like he's going for the early man cannon. There we go, immediately going for the flank. Instinct knew exactly what to expect from him after the 6-team land. They're going to shut him down, but let's stay on board with Flamesword. He was the most positive player that last game, dropping 18 kills.
Yeah, we talked about SQ in general, the pressure they're going to put in this game. In order for them to beat this Instinct squad, they're going to, like you said, Scott, get into the other team's base as much as possible.
Flamesword making his way top middle, going up against Roy. Roy showing off that battle rifle skill. Perfect 4-shot to take down Flame. And let's go check out Roy when we get a chance. Actually, we're going to jump on board with Ace from Status Quo. He's got the sniper. Chris, you said last night he's in your top 10 of snipers for sure. But check out Roy winning that battle with the help of Cloud.
Yeah, and Roy's been stellar so far during the beginning of this game. As soon as his BR gets heated up, it's going to be in big trouble for Status Quo.
You got SQ trying to push out of the lobby. Roy doing a nice job avoiding grenades, firing back on Ace, sitting in the SQ lobby. And now it looks like Instinct worried about a flank here. And that's allowing Flamesword and Ace to push forward here. Instinct sent 2 guys back, and that's just some mental mistakes. They need to communicate better.
Yeah, definitely, Chris. And a squad like Instinct should never be making those mistakes, but I can understand the importance of killing that guy, but you don't need 2 guys to track him down. All you need is to call out, and 1 guy can easily finish it.
Lunchbox had an empty sniper, takes down Enable, picks up a freshman, and warps back to his base. Smart heads-up play here out of Instinct. And check out the angles he's got. He sees 3 players, calls them out, drops 1 shield, 12-7, a 5-kill lead now for Instinct as Lunchbox tries to get position top middle. But we just saw Enable pick up a big double kill, and Flamesword just got 2 as well. That's going to be 4 down for Instinct. SQ now with map control.
You can see how the nerves are affecting Instinct right now. I mean, Lunchbox is putting himself in bad positions just because he saw 4 guys with a sniper. You just need to settle down right now, and you can easily win this game and the series.
And that wasn't so much as a bad position as just some not very good shots. There's 3 guys right there. It was almost like a buffet. He didn't know what to do. He just started taking shots, unfortunately missing them.
Going for the bacon. Ace up top middle, being taken down by the Lunchbox. But I'm looking over at the SQ squad, and I'm just seeing a lot more teamwork than I'm seeing out of Instinct here. Flamesword and Enable seem to be working perfectly together, Chris.
Yeah, they really are. They're playing extremely well, going on the bottom part of the map for the most part, and then coming up to the top to fight this Instinct squad. But at the same time, it seems that they are only starting to get 1 guy on Instinct, and then both dying. So although their teamwork's great right now, they need to get better positioning.
Instinct, even though it doesn't look like it at times, is still controlling this game 21-18. They have a 3-kill lead. Right now you're checking out Assault, though, from Status Quo. He's got the sniper rifle from the Instinct base, and he's bringing it back to his.
And this is going to be a huge play right now because Cloud does not have a sniper, and now this Status Quo squad has 2 snipers. Expect to see some fancy plays out of Assault right now.
Assault getting shot at by Lunchbox, taking a few shots. Ace is going to finish off the kill there, and Ace picks up a double kill using his sniper on Cloud. And there you see Assault getting position, not just to put some shots on opponents, but to watch the rockets here.
And that's what you're looking to do with this sniper, especially when you kill 2 down. When you know there's players down, you can move up and you can start watching your teammates much more effectively.
And you see Flamesword getting those rockets. He's going to use the second one on Roy as he picks up the 25th kill of the game. You're seeing Status Quo pass Instinct on the scoreboard. It's now 27-25 in favor of SQ.
And we can see the importance of the rockets here. Flamesword picking up those rockets, and with that directly coincide to Status Quo taking the lead. In order for this game to end well for Status Quo, they're hopefully going to have to get those next rockets as well.
And Enable showing off some amazing hand-eye coordination, hitting the player, going over the man cannon. Those shots are not easy, but he's making it look simple. Check him out now, pulling out that battle rifle and pushing forward with the rest of his team, but he just got triple teamed here by Instinct.
Yeah, but even still, he still helped his teammates out a lot, and now Flamesword's going to have pretty much a buffet in front of him, and he's going to keep control of this lobby. That's what you're looking to do in this game type.
You can see just Status Quo charging this Instinct squad right into their lobby, putting unbelievable pressure on Instinct. That's how they figure they're going to be able to overcome Instinct's overall talented roster.
Taking a look at the stats here, guys, it looks like the 2 captains leading both teams. We got Flamesword with 12 kills, and then on the other side, Roy from Instinct also posting up 12. Right now, though, you're watching Assault He was the last pickup from SQ, really unheard of in 2009, and he's making a huge name for himself here on the main stage this weekend, guys, in 2010.
Yeah, and I was actually talking to Chris. I thought, after watching Assault play yesterday, I said, I don't know why we didn't put him in our top 5 breakout players. He's probably the best breakout player of the season. He has the most miraculous story.
Ace getting taken down. Lunchbox is going to end his spree. Lunchbox and his friends trying to push up top middle, but now it looks like Roy and Cloud were thinking about doing a double man cannon. Instead, they're going to have to push up. But check out the scoreboard, guys. Remember, Instinct led the entire first half of the game. Status Quo passed him at about the 25 kill mark. It was 25 to 24 at one point, and now it is 42 to 33. SQ with complete control, and they got Instinct trapped in their lobby.
And they've just done a great job. Flamesword is behind this team. Just like we said, whoever controls, whoever gets behind the other team more, Flamesword is a thorn in this Instinct side, and Instinct doesn't know what to do. They seem clueless.
And every time Instinct gets trapped, you're seeing people from SQ pick up sniper rifles and keep the long-range pressure on them as well. Assault with another sniper, 49 to 37. They're looking for the last kill. It looks like Enable going up for it on the man cannon. He's going to be taken down. Assault trying to get an angle on the Elamite. Can't hit the shot, but it looks like SQ has this one all but wrapped up right now. Ace putting some shots on a player, calls it out to Assault. Assault going for the fancy ones, going for the no-scopes, and there he's going to get the killing spree to end the game. So Status Quo shocking everyone here on the main stage. They come out strong with a 2-0 lead. Take a look at the stats. All 4 players going positive. Enable +4, Ace +3, +2 out of Flamesword, and Assault dropping to +3 with the killing spree at the end.
Yeah, what we saw right there from Status Quo was intense pressure on the Instinct base. They were getting in their lobby, trapping Instinct. Great teamwork from Status Quo.
Status Quo leads the best of 5 series 2-0. We'll be back with Game 3 after a word from our sponsors.